All right. Welcome to this call. So this is a technical analysis version of what we are seeing on the macro perspective. Okay, so we try as much as possible to make sure we balance it. Okay, because you can't trade. Not that you can't trade. Okay, well, you can't for CFDs. Largely, you can't effectively trade on macro on isolation. You need to balance it with technical analysis based off to find good entries and good exits, to see where could be a very good place to engage, execute your trade, and where could be a very good place to exit the market. And as you all know, we trade only Euro USD and Pound USD. So it's very important to understand it from this perspective and we get going. So let's look at what happened from the monthly perspective. We go to the monthly and see what's really happening on Euro Pound USD. We'll start off from Pound USD. Okay, let me close out this. So we're seeing from the monthly, this is a crowded area, very crowded area for Pound USD, and this is the current monthly candle, and this is the previous monthly candle. So if we look at this, you see that this market took out the previous month high. So it couldn't continue pricing higher. It got stalled and it's pricing lower, taking out the previous month high. And if you trade ICT, you will know that this is taking out the previous month high is more like a buy side liquidity. Yeah. So taking out that liquidity and showing that, oh, I can continue, I'll price lower, right? So what do we see going forward? Let me try and see if I can zoom this. For me, I think we could still see the market coming into this block here, right? What's wrong with my mouse again today? So we could see this guy coming into this area and possibly this area too. So for me, I want to see this price into the slow, right? I want to see that price into the slow, this previous month slow again, and then possibly we could see market, coming into this fair value, right, as a means of total large portion. Okay, so if the market keeps doing that, you see something like this. No, this is the monthly, so it could, we'll see something coming all the way down here. Right. So we don't know for now. We don't know for now, but we'll just keep following the macro, especially if the market price a hike narrative, then we could probably see pound coming down. Okay. So this is what it is from the monthly perspective, long term. Okay, long term, the monthly. So market price in fractals. And if price should price in fractals, then it is possible to see how it could go over time. Okay, so what is happening on the weekly perspective? Let's see. Look at the weekly, you see that this market took out this high, previous week high. You see it's still there, right? Still there. So primarily for me, I think I want to see pound USD come into this area. Okay, long term, but like I said, this is long term. Okay, like come into this area. I think it's a very valid area to do business from. Okay, like price into that area again, and we can see how that goes. Okay, so today is Monday, and we can obviously see that, okay, let's look at the yield. Obviously see that the yield is still at 4.2-year yield, is still at 4.08. That's a very high number there, very high number there. So the market is still pricing rate hike, or inflation is still at one of the core ingredients. Okay, so what should we expect for the week? For me, on the daily, I want to see Euro US, Pound USD, maybe just come to this high, come to this high. Sorry, guys, my maths. Come to this high. And price lower. Okay, so maybe somewhere around here. Yeah, that's where I'm expecting this guy to, to withstand. It's possible, somewhere around this area for the week. Is it possible? Is it possible for the week or for the month? Let's see how many peep is that. Is 171. It's possible. Let's leave it at 150, which is somewhere around here. Okay. Somewhere around here. So we could see this guy could come here. So that's, this will be my first. If I'm looking to short, this area will be my first area of interest. Okay, so this is what we have for pound USD really. Okay, for this week, it's to price down. It's to price down. It's going to chop up on this guy. There's an eating bar. There's an eating bar. If you look at it, that's an eating bar. You're going to chop up on that guy. Is it possible? Let's see, right? Let's see how that goes. Let's see how that goes, really. We can ultimately see that it's possible. All right, but let's just see how market unfolds today, tomorrow. We have CPI, UK CPI on Wednesday, which is very key for Bank of England. So we'll look at it anyway. We'll look at it. Let's look at pound USD. Let's look at pound USD, what that guy is up to. We're still expecting a sell really from pound USD. We're still expecting a sell from pound USD. So primarily want to see this guy drop into this zone. You know what? There's one time I said pound should sell. If I should correct. Yeah, it should sell into this area. Yeah, I said pound should sell into this area. And I think he has done that. And Euro US Euro US is not pound. Euro US should sell into this area. I think my previous technical analysis video, go and watch that video if you've not seen it. I think I projected that price, but first of all, price upward then did come back to that level. Okay, so this low has been taken out clearly. Let's see what forms. Let's see what forms. Today, I really don't have anything on to say on pound on Euro USD and how it should form. It's clearly bearish. Nothing has changed it at the moment. So let's look at 4 hours chart. On the 4 hours chart, maybe we could see this is a clear fair value gap. Okay, so yeah. So we'll see markets price into price into this high, then perhaps we could react from there if we get an invalidation, candle. So this will be majorly our area. So you could just mark up your charts from this perspective and see what we could do. Then what will be our area of profit taken? Entry. We're around this area. Then we'll take our profits here. Okay, so we expect the market to, give us so we'll just see what the market do from there to there. Okay, so that's basically what it says. So that's basically what we should expect from EURUSD this week. So let's see if we can price. How many pips is that? From this is just projection, it could change. 100 pips. Yeah, 100 pips is fine for the week. 100 pips for the week. It's fine. Then pound USD, what's going on there? We're looking at our structure. Yeah, taking out our low back to this low. So let's see if that is possible. If that is possible for the week, following our macro, following our fundamental analysis, yeah, it could just happen. It could just happen, trust me. And we will get to it. We'll get to see this week. If you're not on the Telegram channel, please, I think I will attach the link to this YouTube video. You could join our Telegram channel and see how we could see what's going on, okay? That's what it says for us this week. All right, all the best. Cheers, guys. See you some other time. See you guys in my next video. See you guys in my next video.